306. Yep, Camera Hardaway. Episode 55. I know I've been gone, but ain't like that many people be watching my stuff anyways. So I stream when I feel like it. If I don't feel like it, I don't stream. Let's go. We about to go against Dame Dollar.
Terry Stotts is one of the more respected offensive minds in the game. He said, I like to give our players freedom to read the defense and make plays. I like philosophically that I don't know who's going to get the shot. That's going to cause a problem for the defense. Keep them guessing, Kevin.
And as always, thanks to you, that kind of unpredictability helps in some settings, can cause many matchup problems for the D. Chris, as a player, when you're looking at your team and how you're playing in these early stages of the season, what are some of the things you're looking for? What are some of the compass signs you've got to read here?
Well, you're hoping to see tendency. You're hoping to see the culture, which means that your guys are getting to the gym early, that they're practicing, that what you tell them to shoot around, they're paying attention to during the game, that it follows through. A lot of it is more than X's and O's. It's about culture where you're doing all the little things. So you want to make sure that everyone is all dialed in, that they're sacrificing, that the team is the most important thing for them in the season. And you can tell that every day by how they practice their routines and their effort on the court.
So sometimes early on it's more than just the wins and losses that can be a little deceiving?
Yeah, definitely. The wins and losses are deceiving. Throw those out the window, because if you're building wins on bad habits, if you're building...
Let's go. Let's go.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill.
Killing Cam on the loose.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
I draw 82 the last game though.
McCollum kicks to Nurkic.
I really didn't spread the ball that game. We played the Lakers, and it's just certain games you play, they're gonna make it seem like it's closer than what it is.
And so here are the Clippers.
And so since it's both LA teams, it's gonna make it seem like both teams are fighting, you know, the Battle of LA type of situation going on. So I was like, all right, cool.
Well, also great execution. Let's not forget about that. Being active gets you only so far if you lack the discipline.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Oh, you tripping, 2K?
I'm sure he thought that was good when they left.
I know it's good.
As a matter of fact, I know he did.
Hit by Harrell, and Lillard kicks to Harrell. Griffin on the double team. Pass to Nurkic.
Yo, stop doing that to me.
Lillard against Hardaway. Nurkic a screen on Hardaway. And it's Lillard missing.
Come on,
and that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
And that just shows you can do everything right sometimes. And still
right-handed on that.
And what was likely to be a dunk.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this game.
Well, 2K don't listen to anything you did. I could have sworn I unequipped all the sleeves and just put compression, you know, the compression shirt on, and
the first one falls.
Every time they update, they mess up something with the what's it called? Because now, like every time I go out to the back to the neighborhood,
not the other way around. Great firepower.
My 2K19 cover always has different looks. Either I don't have, like most of them I have sleeves on, knee sleeves, and high socks. That's most of the rubber bands on. And of course the headband, always wear a headband.
Gotta respect the mid-range game of Lillard. I mean, it looks so fluid shooting the ball from here.
Hardaway dishes to Well. Here's Griffin. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's
another reason why I have to shoot the ball a lot of times. 2K makes it where you have to put your team on your back or on your shoulders. Because they do dumb shots like that. Like, Blake's not taking those shots. Like, don't get me wrong, Blake shakes shots like that.
Going to the rim.
Like, if he can go to the rim, he's going to go to the rim.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be
like,
just what they need to get the
not
side
going to be like lob
direction.
sitting, because I don't lob.
As a big man, you need such an aggressive move. That's the tone
we need to get to the rim, crew.
that you're trying
If
to
anything,
play
Jimmy can get to the rim. I can get to the rim.
Open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
And that one's good by Butler.
We also focus more on. I understand you're, trying to make it. You say you're trying to make it a competitive game, but you make the players not play like they play. I watch the games.
And it's the Trailblazers
I'm a
with the
Bulls
ball.
fan, so I know how Jimmy played to a certain
against
extent.
this Clippers team.
And in this matchup, last
Jimmy's
season,
a problem.
not one of the games.
He's a two-way player. He's a problem.
Here's
Defense.
Lillard. Fires the 3.
Y'all make it to where their numbers go down. If you go, Jimmy's numbers are already down this season.
Leonard is great at spotting the open man. He knows it's his responsibility.
And it's not because of me just balling, because I can get like last game, obviously.
And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.
The last game I played this morning, I didn't pass the ball very much.
Lillard, the pass to Harrell. The feed to Nurkic.
But to get 10 assists on a nightly basis is hard on 2K when people don't make.
And the Trailblazers another 3.
When the computer doesn't allow them to play at their best.
Closing out on the 3s.
I got probably about 5,
and that
maybe 4 later on in the game, just because I gave some to Devin.
Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe.
It might have been more than that. I don't know. I can't remember how many assists I had that game. All I know
Trailblazers leading by
probably
4.
Throughout the almost
the pick.
2.5 quarters,
McCollum kicks to Nurkic.
I had like 1 assist.
He dishes it to Evans. There's the triple. No good. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Back to Hardaway. Butler on the wing. Pass to Griffin.
See,
down low.
That makes no sense.
The kick outside to Butler.
Why are they not shooting?
Here's Hardaway, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Why didn't they shoot in that situation?
Portland the foul.
2 bigs. They stand there and play pity pat with the ball.
Perfect in 4 attempts.
Where did they do that at? You mean tell me Blake's want to sit there and then he passes to Devin and Devin doesn't know what to do with it when they're right under the goal? Get your game together, 2K. That's all I'm saying. Like, bro. They bigs. They know to go ahead and take that shot. You can say, well, you're 91. You could have told him to take the shot. 2K, come on now.
Lillard with it. 5
so you mean tell me if I'm under 91? They not going to do it at all, dude?
Feeds to Harrell.
They not going to make a logical shot?
Evans outside.
Come on now. That's all I'm saying. Rip him. What the heck?
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Tyreek Evans, the 4th pick back in 2009, won Rookie of the Year.
Averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists right off the bat. And it's been about the injuries in terms of what's held him back.
Him and Derrick Rose.
Stay healthy. And
ironically, both Memphis guys, I was impressed with back-to-back years. It's like, man,
he's a lot more skilled as a
Calipari did a good job getting those guys.
As far as power forwards go,
I mean, he always does good with recruiting, but I'm just saying at Memphis.
Shoots off the step back. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Yo, you got to pay attention, bro. Dang.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
A 3 from McCollum, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
I could have passed it up to Jimmy, but these guys slow walk into the what's called. That's what I'm saying. That's a big thing that 2K really needs to do.
Underway against Lillard. Baseline J on the way.
You gotta have
and it's sent back by Lillard.
You gotta have control, man. What's going on? Yeah, it's nice. You can mix the plays up. Whoop-de-doo. I don't run plays half the time anyways.
Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
He has put forth an outstanding effort on offense this quarter. He will need to keep it up.
Play at your own tempo. First of all, I don't even know why y'all got rid of the game speed. That still gets on my nerves because now I can't even play at 100 game speed because the majority of the time I played my career. So when I go to play any other mode, I forgot that it's set on 100 speed, and it's like I'm playing on crack mode or something. It takes a while for me to get back used to that speed again. Because y'all dimwits took it off of there. Oh, we don't want y'all to be able to get the fast news break. I was going to get relentless finisher and one man fast break anyways. Relentless finisher is already that whole thing. So stop it.
The
Let's get to the basket.
So far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. The first one falls. Chris, sometimes when a player is feeling it, in that rhythm, in that groove, there's nothing you can do to slow him down.
It's like,
is there a player in the league right now who you feel is the deadliest when things are really falling right for him?
I mean, James Harden. How about this guy? Now that he's getting other guys involved, he's so much harder to guard because you don't know if he's going to pass it, ending up in a successful assist, or if he's just going to knock it down in your face. And his range is just so incredible. You do not want to let that man get hot. Also, of course, we know Curry. You better not let him get hot because he'll do some incredible things.
Nobody moves to the ball.
His boy, his partner, Klay Thompson. I mean,
yeah, Jimmy eventually got the rebound, but no one moved to the ball.
These guys,
like, move to the ball.
Anytime,
you reached out.
Not when they get in the ring.
Nobody's under the paint. That's your opportunity to get an easy rebound right there.
A different look for the Clippers.
I'm not in the area.
Sam Decker's checked in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Williams in for Well.
Honestly, I'm trying to push the tempo. That's what I'm saying. Like, you should be able. You have to have.
Lillard against Hardaway.
2K gotta make it where you gotta have more control. I think they do that Lillard sometimes. But it's like, will y'all be able to like when you play my career anyways? You're not playing against nobody. So until you make it where you actually playing against somebody, then it's not gonna matter anyways. Because you got tons of people not even playing on Hall of Fame in the first place. I don't play on Hall of Fame. I play on Superstar. But I struggle on Superstar from time to time. So I feel like if I'm not going to go to Hall of Fame until I can consistently do better on Superstar.
Outside Hardaway.
Like, bro.
That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Oh, he has been dominant on offense. Who knows where they'd be in this game without his effort?
And Lillard kicks to Evans.
And they got to tweak their defense, man. Last year, I thought it was just me.
As off the mark as he has been.
I got the speed now. I got the lateral speed. My player has the lateral speed this year. Has the acceleration this year. It's not really me.
Baseline J. Again, the Clippers.
Y'all try to make it like your player can't keep up with certain things.
Last game,
you just allow the computer to go by him.
And defensively, you know he's feeling
I'm
good
playing
right
good
now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Dishes it to Collins.
I just think the ball move is just weird for a lot. It's not as fluid as 2K.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
And the type of game that many coaches hate. Very little defense being played.
I like both.
He's giving him a nice lift this quarter.
I like playing. Wild to me is freer though.
Williams a screen on Hardaway. Here's Evans.
I can play on the streets. I can play
short this time.
Boy, he has been.
I can play by myself on the streets.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be
I can play by myself on the streets. I can play online with friends. I can play online with randoms.
And the shot is good.
Really good shot selection.
There's random events that pop up every now and then. You get prizes.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end.
Like dope gear and all that type of stuff.
2 shots coming up at the line as it gets fouled on the shot.
It's just funner.
And there's a call. Portland the foul. The Clippers have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Predicated on you using a lot of VC. They want you to spend more money.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Martin's checked in for Portland. Hardaway hits them both.
And don't get me wrong, we'll spend money, but at the same time, I'm like, bro.
Trailblazers shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field.
You're selling to a community that is relatively broke.
Collins, a screen on Gallinari. And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
A lot of us save up to October, September to get this stuff.
And didn't get set.
Yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick at setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you get called for it.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Swanigan's check in.
Especially if they're going to get
hardaway passes to going up.
The deluxe pack and stuff like that, or whatever, the Hall of Fame pack or whatever.
Hardaway against Lillard. There's a screen by Williams. Back to Hardaway.
Yeah.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that.
That's because you're rubbing on me the whole time. That's how I know. I can pass it off, get the ball back, and just go ahead and take it to the rack because you're on me the whole time. You're going to foul me in that situation. Get off me. Just let me do what I do. Last game, that's what happened to what's called last game. Got fouled out. That's what you get. Stay off of me. Actually, the last game was Dallas, now that I think about it. The game before that was Lakers. That's still... Dallas was actually a pretty easy game.
Drops for him. Well, Chris, we know that there are a lot of trash talkers out there in the NBA. Did you ever talk a lot of trash on the floor or do anything else to try and get an opponent's attention away from the game, get an opponent's head?
I used to love talking, man.
I put all the title, I put Killer Cam embarrasses Dennis Smith Jr. Nah, I crossed up Dennis Smith Jr. He failed and Kaepernick nailed, basically.
But I tell you what, some of the best trash talkers I've ever played against.
Then I did something crazy though. At the end, anytime I break somebody's ankle, I'm going straight to the rack. No, I don't care. If I don't make it, I'm not going to. I mean, it's recorded already, but I'm not going to.
And I don't remember very honestly anything anyone
trim it and put it out on my social media if I don't make it.
So crazy, so funny.
If I get a crazy crossover,
let it go after the game.
That's good. Swanigan gets the ball.
I only do crossovers, shots. Crossovers and shots, basically. Fouls, stuff like that. I don't do anything like... I don't show any clips of me passing the ball, dishing the ball like that. I don't care about that crap. I mean, sometimes it'd be dope when you pass the ball like that, but it's better when I dunk on a big, or I make an and one off of a Lillard or...
Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Williams. And another shot.
Man, this mother can't pump fake enough. Should have been blocked twice over.
To the bucket right there, but the finish has got to be better.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Here's Hardaway.
Oh, come on. You didn't give me the foul. You at least could have gave me a shot in that situation. He was on my body that whole time. Like, he didn't really attack. But I'm just saying you could have gave me the foul just the way it looked, the optics of it. That's what I'm saying. He didn't actually foul. I'm just saying, like, bro, you gotta give me that.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Oh, yeah, and as a big man, you need such an aggressive move. That's the tone that you want to set, the attitude that you're trying to play with your teammates are following.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Portland Trailblazers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard. He explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire life. Just, you wouldn't know if something was going on in my life or not, because as long as I'm taking care of business and doing what I need to be doing, that's all that matters.
I would say we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
They rejected KD. They're going to try to get Kawhi. They rejected Kawhi. So the last person I'm going for is Tatum.
And Tyreek Evans subbed in for Lillard.
I'll probably get rejected for Tatum too. Like to me, the trades don't work.
Then it's Collins. Then there's Tyreek Evans.
You would think they would work out something if you're acting on 2K. Like and then they'll make a move to what you call it, to trade you.
Incredible number of points. And added to his contribution as well, getting to the foul line. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah, he was special. But the biggest challenge
you could go in there and talk to the GM
that
and be
the
like,
defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game, just like the rest.
Before you know it, a couple of games go by, they ask you who you want to come, who you want to come to the to your city to play with you.
He squares up and sinks it. McCollum's got 15
Shoot,
points.
That's how I got rid of CP3 on 2K13. I had won a championship with Detroit my rookie year. They brought in CP3. Like, I guess it's logical if you go, he's a combo guard, he's 6'7", he's a combo guard. Let's get a guy with a point guard with a true point guard with a pedigree behind him. He's still coming off his first year. It could be a fluke, type of thing. So they brought in CP3. I went to the GM and complained. I don't like this player.
Now here's Evans. He had 15 points last outing.
They say, who you want? Asked for Dwight. Got Dwight. Now where I messed up is the next year I try to pull it where I can get a big three in Detroit. They went for LeBron.
Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Here's Collins. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
And Dwight went away and we had LeBron.
3 assists in the game.
Which is not bad because it's LeBron.
Here's Hardaway. And it's Portland with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, unfortunately
it's not as good as
I thought
having all 3 of them, especially at the time. Dwight had not. I mean, it's a video game, so it don't really matter. You can have Dwight right now, honestly, and do damage.
Here's
like right now.
Again,
he's at the Warriors.
He keeps battling, but so far this
quarter,
he hasn't been able to.
I mean, they're not leading the league. OKC leading the league right now, early in the season.
It's going to be on Montrez here.
I mean, if you line them up, their starting 5 versus my starting 5, though, it's pretty even. Because Clay at 90, I think Curry's a 91, I'm a 91.
You know what?
Shammy's a 77.
And I've learned to look at the game a different way, but
Devin's
I look at the game the same way. I think the
Blake is an 88.
Player to execute what the coach and the GM puts out there for you to do, for you not to become a one-dimensional player, for you to improve in the summertime. That's the only time you can
pretty much it's like 91,
you don't come back
90,
and you don't improve. It's obvious that you have the
77.
same glaring weaknesses that you had the year before.
70.
Even if you're not on a team that can compete for a championship, you want to make sure that you compete for a championship, that you compete for an all-star, that you compete to have your name out there. And so a lot of times we'll watch some of those teams, and I love seeing that they compete or if they laid it down early in the season. So, no, I would say that really what gives me an advantage is that the way that I looked at the game.
That's why I say 2K is tripping, though. Because you got people like Tyree Evans,
out there trying to talk to
he's 6'7", combo guard. You got people in the league on that, and see that's what I like to build. How I like to build my point guard. People like, oh, that's crazy. No, that's legit.
In a close game,
you got people out there that are that size.
Get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
And plus, I have other reasons to make them 6'7". It happened in 2K13, and I never turned back from that because that's dope. What happened in 2K13? I wasn't starting. I got in. I mean, Tayshaun Prince got injured, so 2K automatically started me because I'm 6'7", and I can play the 1, 2, and the 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just
so I'm a combo guard.
They're way ahead in that category.
That's why you do it. To try to maximize minutes. Honestly, they be trying to penalize you for speed and stuff like that. Like, you need the speed for
and contest that shot.
For the what's called, I know people make more than one archetype, but I'm not spending that much VC on. Especially this year. Last year you could save it up, and
it's hauled in by the Clippers.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Put it on your other archetypes. I had some archetypes that were actually closer to my main one.
From the arc. Again, McCollum is
this year,
and the great shooters know
can't do that crap. You gotta grind on your on the one of them. Especially once you get to 89. Once you get to 89, it starts slowing down. 89, 90, 91, it slows mad down. So Saturday, I got to put in work Saturday. Saturday's 2 times.
Portland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Evans against Hardaway. Evans dishes to Collins. Picked by Harrell. Here's McCollum. Misses off the right eye.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting.
Nice
Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
46 seconds left.
Oh,
in the
you
first half of
tripping.
basketball.
You mean somebody couldn't tip that?
2 points.
Or razzle him or something? So the animation just powers over what I can do.
Doesn't go that time. So the trail.
I don't understand why 2K allows them to miss shots, easy shots like that. Yes, you miss layups in real life. I understand that. I understand that. I understand we want the game to be realistic to the game. But bro, come on, man. It's a video game. I made the right pass. He lays it up. He makes it. Come on now.
They've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Because I knew Blake wanted to attack. I will attack.
Collins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Evans passes to McCollum.
Should have attacked so quickly in that situation.
Shot. Again, McCollum missing.
I did.
That will count. And that one is off. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Trailblazers
should have been closer. Butler at least should have made the shot. I could have made that layup, even though it was a little bit more difficult.
David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same.
That's why we got him playing the 3 instead of the 2. If I could have got Kevin Garnett in trade,
thanks a lot.
if I can get Jason Tatum in trade,
thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime.
I'll put him back at the 2, and Wells is going to be 6-man. I mean, Gallinari is just a liability when it comes to that, and I'm not willing to. See, I can put Jimmy back at the 2. If I had KD, I could put Jimmy back at 2 because KD can play defense. Tatum can play defense coming out of Duke.
And it's been a back and forth game.
Gallinari is a liability. 6'10", and you can't play some defense. You're 6'10". You're bigger than most of the threes out there. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, you're going up against LeBron in there, but Jimmy barely LeBron size. He's 6'7", but he ain't no.
Really pumped up his team.
Jimmy ain't no
setting the floor for the Clippers.
Almost 260.
Wells. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Jimmy Butler.
So body-wise, he ain't nowhere near LeBron.
Manning the middle. The Trailblazers.
Basically, that's what I'm saying. He's still defending them pretty good.
And when you look
over
at
the years, he has.
Rookie of the Year back in 2013. Tremendous confidence
from
day one.
That's weak.
Quiet assassin. He carries himself with humility. He lets his game do the talking.
Exactly. Then I go for it, and it's automatically a
That's foul number 2 for him. Hardaway against Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. Screen by Nurkic. 6 to shoot. McCollum kicks to it.
He's off.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And they're moving it up. Here's Wells. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Wells has got 5.
And Wells really has a firm grasp on that mid-range area of the floor, capable of hitting these shots in bunches.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Oh, that was sweet, and that's what makes him so dangerous. Not only can he set up others, but he can also be a big-time finisher. Solid start to the half for them. 3 or 4 from the field.
Clippers trail by 9. on the play.
Baby.
So it'll be a 3-point play chance.
That's how I get my threes in.
Just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
That free throw good from Hardaway. 90 seconds now into the second half. And Lillard kicks to Evans. Nurkic setting the pick for Evans. Off the pick. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Wells. And too long on the shot.
He's not the only one to blame for him being
Wells, you had people to pass to. I should have just called for the ball. Because I'm looking at Jimmy like, I know you about to pass it to Jimmy. Nope, you're not.
Got a hand on it. Pass to Wells.
I'm just saying, if you see somebody in front of you, go ahead and pass it.
Good. Good D by McCollum. Trailblazers leading by 6.
Just like I shouldn't have passed it to Wells just because I saw him in front of him. Should have did the opposite.
Second half of play with just under 2
I don't think he's going to make it.
Screen by Nurkic. Evans, that's a 2-pointer.
He should make it, though.
Great play by Lillard to set
That's what Wells was
14
saying. I
points
don't
for
think
Tyreke
Jimmy's going to
Evans.
make it.
Solid pick to create that opening.
Gave it to me, too,
touch on the
man.
jump.
Let's go now.
Yo, not trying to give it to you. Dang, man, I
Thanks,
hate
Kevin.
that, bro.
Hey, the
Give it
Portland
back.
Trailblazers are developing a great chemistry for a young team.
Yep.
Damian Lillard takes the team to San Diego every September for bonding purposes. And he told me how much we like each other, how much time we spend around each other. That shows you a team that is really together. It is a unit. We have each other's back. Kevin?
And it's critical to establish camaraderie early on. Thank you, D.A. Sounds like Lillard has this team headed in the right direction. Martin's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Gallinari's checked in. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Screen by Nurkic. And it's Evans in the corner. Evans can't get that one to fall.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Man, never run the floor with me, do anything. I'm telling you, I'm trying to push tempo every time, man.
Well, the rest of the team is searching for
They
their
just go
offense,
out
but he's
into the
kept his foot on the
space
gas.
out. Like, no, we're not running half court. We're not running our half court offense. Unless we have to. If we can push it, we'll push it. Oh, come on.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Trailblazers making
You mean I
a
approach it that way? Come on
Williams
now,
is checked
stop
in.
it.
And then for Los Angeles, Sam
And it's a
Becker's checked
big.
in for Butler, and it's Williams in for Wells. And Lillard kicks to McCollum.
That's an easy foul. Yeah, of course. The way it looked, he went right where, like, y'all had me approaching the wrong way. No, he's a big. You can exploit that situation easy. Oh, my God. Then you miss it anyways.
Nurkic has got his 3rd rebound on the night. McCollum dishes to Martin.
That's another thing I always say about live. I like better than 2K. Way quicker to respond when you tell somebody to shoot. The reason why I said, oh my God, because he didn't shoot the 3. Then he wants to do what I asked him to do once he moves up in the what's going. Well, that's an easier shot than the 3.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
Lou Williams. He can
off
shoot the ball.
comparisons to Steph Curry, but he presents
You
some of the
hesitated,
same
and then you missed it.
for the defense. Deep range, a quick
Like,
release,
oh, come on,
and just one of the nastiest step-back jumpers in the game.
It's about the mentality of him. Plays with a chip on his shoulder. He feels like he's always got something to prove.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Randolph is checked in. Here's Hardaway.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that last replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment. Nurkic a screen on Hardaway. And Lillard gets double teamed. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
Shot it scared too. Basically, because he thought he was going to get more pressure. And my big should have put more pressure on him. He was right there.
Martin, the best.
What am I going to do? Get another foul?
Back to Martin.
Yo, come on.
There's the pick. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He hit a 3 in the first half. Now he's searching for his first outside shot in the second half.
And Gallinari kicks to Hardaway.
Oh, come on. These turnovers been weak, man.
Plays it in off the breakaway. And now it's an 8-point Trailblazer.
Yeah, we're probably going to lose this game because of that kind of crap.
The game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball.
2K, come on now.
And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Lillard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
First time back stream back again. Stream room. It's gonna be a breeze.
I guess. Like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard,
and he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
Williams dishes to Hardaway.
Another reason why not to pass the ball. Another reason why not to pass the ball at times. They pass it right back to me.
For the game, knows how to generate offense.
Yeah, if you look at the play art, they kind of call for that, but it's like, come on, bro.
Lillard outside. Floats one up. And
got another one on me.
Lillard's got 24
that could have easily been a block, or at least could have been.
He's a soft spot in the D. He's attacking.
Here's Hardaway. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Lillard, the pass to Martin. Screen by Nurkic. Stolen by Randolph. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And stolen by
Yo, that's crazy.
Here's the break. Williams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Well, he's been lights out all game. No one can deny that, but I'm not sure his efforts will be enough.
Oh, come on.
Kept alive.
Rebound,
shot. It's deflected. Decker kicks to Hardaway. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
No, he was in the way.
Like,
come on, what you doing?
Here's Hardaway. Non-stop scoring machine here. Over to the wing. And the wide-open shot from Decker. Off target with his
wide-open shots, 2K.
Trailblazers leading by 8.
Well, you didn't really run your offense. Wide open shots to shooters.
One free throw
like Decker can shoot the ball relatively well.
Fall apart defensively right now.
I'm not saying you should make every single shot, but you know, like, y'all gotta chill with the wide open shot thing.
The Trailblazers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Y'all could have been rebounding this crowd.
And here comes the break.
That's why my player is cherry picking at that point. Because I know you have the rebound by then. That's the only reason why I'm down there. I just know you got the rebound. Nope.
Cutting the screen. And Williams, here we go. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials
I guess because I pressed triangle, you had to foul.
It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
Because it seems like when you press triangle,
and just to mention, a season ago,
then the computer gets aggressive and does something that all he had to do is contest it.
Of their free throws.
Smith checked in for Sam Decker. And it's Hardaway slamming it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
Zach literally did not have to foul
move to the rim.
Situation.
Lillard dishes to Martin. There's a screen. Off the screen. Good on the shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Clippers, number 1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better.
It's the reason why we're the best transition teams because of me.
Even after makes.
Because if they had it their way, if Doc and them had it their way, the way 2K runs this offense for the most part,
Trailblazers moving the
we
ball
wouldn't be
around.
the first in the league. It's because I pushed the tempo.
Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that's a nice look. Recognizing he had the opening to make the entry pass.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man.
And then they give props to the players because I called for the ball.
By 6.
Oh, just for long one, props for Beverly. Beverly wasn't going to pass that ball.
Kicks to Williams.
Unless I call for it.
Pass to Collins.
And in the beginning, they just ignore you, which is stupid.
Shot by Lillard, wide open.
Everything's predicated on it being your career. So, like I said, that's what I like about live for better. Because it's more responsive to that type of stuff. You get them, if it's a bad pass, they'll pass to you. You gotta learn anyways. At that point.
There's Williams, rejected by Hardaway. And even
I should have got the rebound. Let alone rejected.
The shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Tyreke Evans is checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Zach Randolph.
Too.
Lillard against Hardaway. Lillard dishes to Evans.
Yo, that's crazy.
Martin wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He hasn't been able to sink anything, really. His team still leads, but it's unclear if he will find his game by the time this one ends.
Blake, just kick it back out. Golly. Shoot and catch.
Beverly for three.
Catch and shoot.
Collins has got his
of course, Beverly can't hit him like that. I bet Beverly was hitting on me on live. Wide open shot. Bam, killing me. Because I went playing defense.
Lillard has a scores mentality. He's tremendous at going strong and earning a trip to the line.
Like, and this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Can't shoot threes like that.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Collins and Nurkic up front together. Evans out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Swan again in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Thanks.
And the technical free throw is good. McCollum's checked in for Swanigan.
Now I got to tag the basket.
Doubled by McCollum. Stolen by McCollum.
That's bull.
Here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
But when I try to go for the... See, look at that. I could have stolen that.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
When you get tagged with your fourth foul, you have to be very
Y'all wouldn't even let somebody fight for the ball, though. It was clearly McCollum's ball.
Nurkic screen on Butler.
When it was in my hands.
Here's Evans.
You know what I mean? Like, what?
And the shot falls short this time. Clippers.
So I can't fight for a ball that he takes out of my hands, but it's right next to me? Like, bro, come on.
So the whistle blows on the shot and two.
We still got it.
Contact right there.
We still kept them to 95. So
charity strike here in the second.
I guess that's good. They didn't score. And we still end up scoring.
Hardaway hits them both.
But I was looking to on that inbound after the defensive three.
A bit under 3.5 minutes
to try to get an N1. That was the plan, and then all of a sudden I just lose the ball.
There's a good screen.
Gratuitously, right? 2K.
Over Butler. That doesn't go either for Evans.
I'm about to say.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Hardaway. That puts them in the lead. Hardaway has got 5 points in the quarter.
This is ridiculous. I got to score 75 points just for us to get back into the game. That's what I'm talking about. All on your shoulder type of stuff. And then people will say, well, no, you're not really passing the ball. When I'm passing the ball, they don't do nothing. I don't need you to stand around. I can do that crap. There's plenty of times I've stood around on purpose.
Whatsoever with him taking those threes, but he isn't hitting.
Finally, you do something though.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle,
some urgency from him there. Sure. Trailblazers.
That's what I'm saying. If you're moving like I think you should be moving, then I'll give you the ball.
Their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Lillard. Portland, no good that time either. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Bell is wide open. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
You gotta keep making the shots. You gotta
4 assists now tonight.
You gotta keep putting yourself in positions like that. I'm gonna look for you.
After that awful first half start, but he's really hitting his stride.
But if you're not doing what I need you to do, I'm not gonna pass you. I'm gonna penetrate and try to get fouled.
Yes, it is an illegal screen.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly
Wisewell's trying to get the ball in this one.
Alan Williams, he's checked in for Portland.
Yeah,
Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense.
Whoa!
Goodness. Woo. Wow. Fruitful possession, just doing what they can.
Well, now we got to put our.
Extend the lead.
Now we got to do what you're supposed to do. What I say when I watch sports, and I see teams give away a lead, like my Eagles. Shout out to the Eagles for winning the Super Bowl. But at the same time, don't let them get back into the game.
He's covered closely, and the shot goes in.
Put your foot on their neck. That's what we're trying to do right now. At least that's what Killer Cam's trying to do.
Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
The feed to Wells. Here's Hardaway. Count it, and the foul.
On their neck.
And so he's picked up his final foul.
Bye-bye, Dan.
For the rest of this game.
No. Hey, goodbye.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Trailblazers trail by 9. And here's Evans. He kicks to McCollum.
Don't relax. Come on, now still well. Oh my goodness, you gonna just give him a rebound, huh?
The front of the rim.
And they continue to control the glass.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Yeah, like
that was sweet. And that's what makes him so dangerous. Not only can he
like this the whole time,
but he can also be a big time.
Get back on defense.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to
even the superstars got to dial it. Even the greatest player in the world got to dial it back.
Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Disrespectful. That contact dunk, man, I'm telling you. That's clutch, but especially if you're a slasher. I mean, it don't work every time. Of course, Embiid's going to get you. Gasol's going to get you. You know, Whiteside's going to get you. Anthony Davis. Cat going to get you. Players going to block your shot. That ain't going to stop me from going to the rim. Every chance I get.
He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates.
Cauley Stein will get me.
We've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
And the basketball IQ of McCollum is impressive. He excels at using screens to get space.
Oh, come on.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Wells comes with the double team. Nurkic kicks to Brooks. And it goes down 2 points.
You know that was going to miss by that time. In the beginning of the shot, it should have been a made. But the fact that you let the ball roll all the way to the end of the rim, stop it, 2K. He missed it. Let the ball roll all the way out and then come back in. Like, no, bro, should just fell in the first place.
For Portland. Hardaway hits them both.
84 points.
Trailblazers have gotten just
after dropping 82 in the last game against Dallas.
4 of 9.
Dallas was an easy game though. This was not an easy game.
Williams gets to McCollum. Screen by Nurkic.
And I got Dennis Smith out too.
And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
McCollum just did exactly what I do to you, or exactly what James Harden does to everybody.
He finds a way to score.
He played you, man. Boom.
One of the most skilled offensive players in the game. CJ McCollum has all the moves you want.
You throw good, McCollum. And CJ McCollum with the point guard's handle. He can attack with either hand.
He
can never just
into his pull-up jumper. With that quick high release, almost no time to recover.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games. On the way to win.
run check.
Wow, that's crazy.
That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them.
And when Wells spots one of his guys wide open, doesn't hesitate at all, just gets it over before the D can react.
Outside Williams, Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's McCollum.
Nice block, man. What the heck, Blake? Like you ain't done nothing all along.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Hardaway kicks to Griffin. 3-pointer, Butler.
Oh, come on,
and it's
Butler.
Portland with the rebound. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Nurkic is screen on Hardaway. Screen by Nurkic.
Wow.
Here's
It means nothing to press square,
Wells
apparently.
grabs the miss. Clippers have gone
Outside
to
of you
14
fouling.
from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Butler. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
I'll say, Jimmy, I gave
And the
you,
Clippers lead
gave
by
you
5.
2 points right there.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possession.
McCollum outside. From 10 feet out, Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Hard to tell if he's just lacking energy in the second half, but it does not look like he's
Wow.
himself.
Okay, I'll take the shot now.
If you're going in,
That'll be a little bit more aggressive.
You've got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple, and it's also a matter of skill.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Thanks for the help.
There and calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
But yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy,
gonna give it
you
back.
get called for it.
And
You ain't even try. You ain't even try to go mano on Mario.
Through contact and gets the whistle too.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
I'm always on fire. You had no choice to be when you play my career.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
There's a prime example right there. Blake couldn't post them up.
Trailblazers.
We don't play
trail by
ball like
10.
that no more. I don't care.
Nurkic just screen on Butler. And there's the call on Shammy Wells. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, that's part of his skill set. Well, actually, you don't really post up. But I'm just saying, like, you got to do a fake little post up. Originally I said mono anyway, so you can't
set the pick.
You can't go at them.
Screen by Nurkic.
So you don't have to post
And
up.
here's McCollum
Go at
for
them.
3.
Face front them.
Rebound by the Clippers. Redmond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. That shot by Griffin, no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity.
I can't steal the ball from him
exactly
either,
where
right?
to position himself to protect the rim.
Yeah, 2K will let me go through a nigga before they let me steal the ball. He wildly, he can't even dribble. You saw his crossover, all these long. He went right through my body.
Evans has got 6 assists
Come on,
in the
man.
game.
That's all.
Gotta admire the precise shooting of McCollum. He's phenomenal at shooting over defenders. He has such a
Oh, nice move.
Some players can get the box out occasionally.
Yeah, give me
He's
that
aware,
one,
He
2K.
welcomes the contact and really takes pride in getting great position for every
That's
rebound.
off.
He gets
Oh,
that
nice.
one. And now just a 5-point Clipper lead.
Come on, pass
Los
it.
Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Hardaway passes to Griffin. Back to
Ooh,
Hardaway.
try to cut behind the guy.
Williams comes with the double team. Passes to Butler. Evans with the steal.
Wow, y'all just make every pass impossible, huh?
Evans leading the charge. The second effort.
Like some of these you can fault me, I understand. Yeah. Okay. Shouldn't pass to where Jimmy was. That's the second one I shouldn't have probably passed to Jimmy in that situation. But I can't place it closer to him in that situation.
It just frustrates the defense.
I'm automatic 2K, you have me automatically throwing to the defender. Come on, man.
After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 3. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 46 seconds left in the
Don't
fourth
foul,
quarter.
idiot.
Nurkic dishes to Evans.
But don't let them shoot a three.
A tremendous three to tie it up.
Don't let them shoot a three. Of course, Tyreek Evans would shoot it. Would make it all of a sudden now, right?
How they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Here's Hardaway. And no good, but Christo continuing for it.
First of all, you know good and well I take the contact and at least get the foul on that shot. But because now it's tied up and Blazers have a chance to win it, all of a sudden it's that, and then I get the
So the
foul.
first one drops, and that gives them the lead. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
An uneven trip to the line, but they do come away up by one.
And a big play there to mute the
2K,
crowd.
come on,
Hey
man.
guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by one. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They double him with Butler.
Wow.
Here's Evans.
He doesn't lose the ball in that situation. Butler's on him. I'm on them. He shakes. It shakes away from him. He's still. Wow, that's crazy. They can't even give us. I don't need you to give me opportunity. I'm saying you can't. It can't even be logical stuff.
Here's Hardaway. Yes!
The defense is key here.
Come on now.
Evans with it. Screen by Nurkic. And here's McCollum for three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot.
We still won.
No good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a
That's
close
crazy.
one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin,
And then I'm gonna get all these complaints. I'm gonna show it on my Twitter. I'm gonna keep the stream on and show it on my Twitter. I'm gonna get all these complaints like you kept it too close. I dropped like 90 something points. What else you want me to do? Clippers Nation. Never satisfied, bud.
Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
And I took the last shot. And they wouldn't give me the contact on the shot that I missed before that. That could have kept us. It could have kept space in between us.
DJ, fantastic
95
game.
points.
Listen, Kevin and the guys want to talk to you back at the studio.
It could have had
Right
more
this way.
assists, but you know, niggas won't do what you ask them to do, or I get these bogus turnovers. I probably had at least 10 turnovers.
The 2K
this game.
Sports post-game
It was
show.
absolutely ridiculous.
Hey again, everybody. Ernie Johnson. I got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet here.
All those
Standing
turnovers
by
were
on
my fault.
headset.
I'll give you some
near
of the
the
passes
locker
that I
room,
have.
right down the hall.
Yes, it's a
around the
50-50.
corner. We
I
get
threw
a chance to
50-50
catch up with our
balls that
post-game
weren't
guests.
really. So those weren't really good.
Hey, what's up?
But
This is Kenny. You look great out
the
there.
ones
in
where
LA.
I'm just
and I believe you set a season
standing
high
there
scoring, young man.
and you just let
Is
me
it
lose the
fair to
ball.
call
Come
this
on.
your most complete game?
I would call it complete in the sense that I was completely dominant. You know, I'm thinking this is just a start, though. You know what I mean? See, I got a good feeling that I'm about to go on a rampage where this is going to be viewed as my weakest game, Kenny.
Wow. Well, just be careful. You got other guys listening.
I got it.
I'm a two-time
And that's gonna do it for tonight.
I'm a two-time champion.
For Kenny.
Kenny. I'm tied up with
For
you.
Shaq. For Kevin Harlan, wherever he is. This is Ernie Johnson.
Think
Say
I'll
good
be
night.
all right.
We'll see you again soon.
See, they don't say. That's another thing. 2K don't say stuff based on what kind of player you actually are. Like you balling. Like, oh, don't let the people hear it. No, they don't want to play killer. I've said this before too. I've texted my friends the same message, like copy and paste it. They're obviously gonna have different reactions. They're different people. That's the only time you get the same message. If you copy and paste the same message to your friends because you want to see how they react to it, and then your reaction becomes different because you do different 2, 3, 4 different people. So it's like